Made in Africa. Focus sur l'apport de la diaspora africaine dans le développement du continent.
Thank you very much. I think for us, what we did is we started with outsourcing the transportation system, especially our goods from the northern Nigeria. It goes down up to the south. The purchasing power in the northern Nigeria is not there for this processed price. The purchasing power is more in the upper part, the southern and other areas of Nigeria. But we went to set up that mill in the northern part of Nigeria because of the raw material. And you all know, transporting raw material from the northern Nigeria to the southern part will take you roughly 3 days, 4 days, and you're going there to process literally 50% of what you're taking out there. So we took a decision to bring the plant where the raw material is. So by doing that, again, we still have a challenge of moving the finished goods from the northern part to the southern part. But it's still better because we are moving finished goods. Now, what we did, we had to get a company that has a transportation company that we were working with. We tried to see how we could support them with like offtake, longer volume, longer time offtake for them to make additional investment to be able to support our operations. So, but what we see with that is after you support them, even financially, for them to have the financial muscle to do more investment, they don't focus on you. They focus on the other parties. So now we're changing the strategy. What is the new strategy? The new strategy is to go with the CNG, because electric is still, we are not there to have electric cars, because it takes you, because of the roads, because of the infrastructure deficit and all these things. If we had a railway, it could have been easier to move from point A to point B without a problem. But we're still using trucks to do that. So we can't get energy to bring in electric cars to do that. So we have to work with CNG, which will make it more cheaper than using diesel. I think not PLS, let me say diesel. So we're working towards purchasing over 150 trucks to start with from China, and CNG type of trucks. Then we are going to set up our own logistic department in the organization to handle this, which we've seen the model in 2 or 3 places that has been working well. So I think that's the best thing for us to do in-house, and that's what I would advise anybody to do for now. But the longer term vision is for the government to have railway systems that is much easier. You know, we could come in as well to invest in we can invest in the tracks because it's expensive. But coming with the wagons, right, to say, oh, I have those wagons, they're designated to me to transport my goods from point A to point B, and I can lease it out as well if I'm not using for a third party to do that. So that's really what we are doing in our own organization.
Maybe if you're not in Nigeria, this is an opportunity for you to come to Nigeria and do business in Nigeria, because you are going to be different. But what we provide is we give you the offtake. That's number one. If you go to the bank, bankable offtake, you're going to raise money to have the trucks to support my business and other business as well. So if you're going to be, you're going to be sincere and going to be transparent to, if I call for truck, I'm not going to have my goods laying down, not reaching my customers because some of the customers are down there, they've never been to the northern Nigeria. So they always plead with you to have them pay for the goods and pay for transportation. So they always request for that. I say, okay, I don't bear the risk for you for the transport. I will have the car for you. If you have maybe your people or somebody that can follow up on, it's fine. So, but if the risk is going to get out of my hand and be with you, and you are the company, I provide you the offtake. I have the customers, as they pay, I have money for transportation, or I introduce them to the transport company. It saves me the headache. I want to focus on my own problem. Already, Africa, we have electricity problem, we have this, we have that, so production, that, so I want to focus on that. So if really I will get a solution that really works for me, why not? I'll do that. So maybe we should talk after this, and maybe we are new business partners.
To cut the story short, they are very supportive, they are very good people, but they have a lot of challenges. Nurse has been speaking to me for over 2 years. You know what the challenge is? Government, policies, problems. That is all. They need a land somewhere to invest $1 billion. And you know what? Political issues, somebody very important, they say, bring in $1 billion. They are expanding, they are giving jobs to people. They are opening the space, That's why Morocco today receives more cargo container than Nigeria. Because Morocco has ease of doing business than any other place in Africa. Yes, if you go and check the statistics today, Morocco receives more container than anywhere, because the mayors, they prefer to come here. It's easy for them to deal with the ports here, right? They dump them here, then from here, other local logistic people then take them elsewhere. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Other contemporaries is not actually really the best. The solution itself, right? The best is you should do what you know best, right? So he is, for example, a logistic professional, and I think that should be left to him to continue that business. For me, it's just a stopgap. I have to be in business. I can't, it's not sustainable, that's what I'm saying. Because I have to go hire professional. I have to be relying on what he tells me. I have to be checking every day. So it's a headache for me. So really, for me, it's not sustainable. So maybe the sustainability part for logistics, I think we should not ask. Maybe my friend is the best to answer.
Thank you.
Yes. If you ask me any other thing, I can answer, but not this. Because it's a headache. It's a nightmare. The driver will tell you, oh, he's lying. He parked the truck somewhere, but he will be telling you
all sort of story. Swear that, oh, I've passed here is a lie. You know, so I know
I have the same with my personal driver in Abidjan, so I can only imagine it somewhere in the wine.
I can say maybe I know there's technology now, there's tracker, there's this, there's that. Yeah, it will help in the sustainability part, but still, for me, I'm not the right person to answer this question. Yes.
Bamba, en une minute.
Okay, thank you very much for your advice. You know, I think he wants to continue with logistics, so you have to take that advice, training, schools, and all these things. So the second part, I think, where you're touching, you know, is really dear to my heart, and thank you for bringing up this. I arrived this afternoon at the airport, and the immigration officer. I am from Africa. Morocco is Africa, right?
Yes.
It's Africa.
Right. Yes.
Perfect. So I can't come to Morocco from Nigeria without a visa. First of all, I have to get a visa, which I think is wrong. First of all, and you just said there is a panelist that missed coming to this panel today because of visa. I think visa issues have to be resolved within Africa to allow trade and good services to flow so that we can ease of business. This is part of ease of business. So if we are not able to resolve visa issue, then at what point are we going to resolve currency issue or information issue? Or, like you said, there are a lot of problems. When the way I sell rice or I do oil and gas or any other business in Nigeria is different with the way you do it in Abidjan. I was in Angola, it's different ballgame. I was in, like you said, your country, Abidjan, is a different, so the mentality has to, we need to work on all this. We are I think we are the younger ones that are coming up maybe, so we need to really work more harder, and that's why this platform and this organization that is bringing us together, I appreciate it so much, dearly to my heart. I have so many things to do, I have so much on my table, but I had to leave it and I had to be here because it's an organization that recognizes and trying to bring much younger people together just for things like this. So I think the policy makers, from our own generations as well, we need to wake up and state some certain things. Some certain things has to be changed. Some, like AFCTA that was signed, I don't think is being implemented up till now because I am not able to sell my rice in Ghana. That's Ghana or Benin Republic. As of today, rice was banned in Nigeria for importation. But I am sharing border with Benin Republic. Benin Republic imports the highest rice, even more than Nigeria. The tonnage of rice they import is a lot. They can't consume it in their country. Their population.
It's because they sell it to Nigeria.
Yes. You understand? So smuggled rice they enter Nigeria and sells less than what I can produce and sell. Because my cost of production is higher. My electricity, my problem, I have to switch to generator, I have to, so if literally AFTCA is signed and all these things are there, we have to revisit those things and say, okay, enough is enough. Let's embrace our Africa. Nigeria can produce this rice. Any other place that has the land and the technique can produce the maize. This one can produce this. You know, look at how we got affected when Ukraine-Russia war became an issue for Africa. Food crisis, we are in it. Food security plan was not there. You know, so all these things, right? We need to do beyond. It's not just coming here and we go. No. We must do something beyond just coming and just leaving. No, it's not just coming to show your face and go. No, we have to do something beyond that. If we say we are the leaders of tomorrow, we have to do something now. We are not going to do it in 10 years. Where all of us are either 40 or above 40. In the next 10 years, we are tired. We are retired as well. So I thank you for bringing up this. It's beyond what you said. It's bigger than what you said, but it's a very important point. But the point has to be looked at. I think we need to all talk more about this. Thank you very much.
Merci. And thanks a lot for first acknowledging.
Made in Africa. Focus sur l'apport de la diaspora africaine dans le développement du continent.